Good evening, guys. What's going on? It is 8:12 p.m. here in Florida, and I'll be hanging out with you guys for about an hour. I'm gonna stick around for an hour. We're gonna shoot the shit for an hour, listen to some tunes, talk Kenobi, or talk whatever else you want to talk about. Yeah, when's the last time that I did a stream? It's been a while. Has it been 2 weeks? It's at least been a week, I think. I know I didn't stream it all last week. It was my daughter's spring break, and my wife took the whole week off. So we had an basically an entire week together. It was a good time. We went to a bunch of state parks. Yeah, we all just kind of took the week off, and it was good. It was good before craziness starts. But yeah, it's been a while, man. Good to see everybody. Jared, Swish. What's up, Swish? Mr. JJ, of course. Yoda Bagoda, good to see you, man. Swish, thank you so much for the first super chat and channel support of this stream. Swish says, hey, Greedo, can't stay doing schoolwork, but hey, Skywalker Saga in 2 weeks, hype. Which order you playing first? 1 through 9 myself, have a good stream. I plan on playing it 1 through 9 myself as well. I'm assuming it's going to be like kind of how the Lego Complete Saga was back in the day. You know how it, I mean, you could have ping-ponged from episode to episode, movie to movie, but really it's left to right. You start from episode 1, you end with episode 6. I'm assuming this game is going to be very similar. So yeah, I'm probably going to play it the same way as you, 1 through 9. Yeah, like to me that makes sense. It's very different than if I sat down and watched a movie. Like if I'm going to show my daughter the Star Wars movies for the first time, it's going to be release order. But if we're going to sit down and play like Lego Skywalker Saga, it's going to be in whatever order it's going to feed to me, right? And I think maybe it's just easier to go 1 through 9. I don't know. But anyway, knock out the schoolwork, Swish. It's good to see you, man. I'm excited for the game too. It comes out right before I'm basically going to be have no time for the next couple months. So I don't know if I'm going to get it right when it comes out or wait 2 or 3 months to get it. But yeah. Anyway, I appreciate that, man. Cheers. Knock that schoolwork out. Knock it out. But good to see everybody. Here we go. Do you support the Empire? I'm a member of the 501st, my friend. I got a full suit of Stormtrooper armor. Of course I support the Galactic Empire. Boba Bricks, good to see you, man. Boba says, what are your thoughts on the Inquisitor's look in Kenobi? Personally, I don't care. He didn't look like the animated version, but I'm really bothered he looks nothing like his species in live action. Yeah, I don't... We've seen so little of him in the trailer, you know, it's just for split seconds that we see him. Hopefully when we see him from different angles and different lighting and stuff like that, he'll look a little better. Maybe there is an explanation for, I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't look bad to me. It's not something that I really noticed or cared about when I was watching the trailer. Yeah, it just looks a little different, right? I don't know, it's not enough for me to nitpick and not be excited for the show. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny how, like, I mean, it's the same thing with every damn thing when it comes to Star Wars. Not just Star Wars, everything, but, like, it's funny how there's two camps that are just arguing vehemently. One camp is like, that Inquisitor looks like shit. It looks horrible. The other camp is just accept it, and then they're just shitting all over each other, and like I'm somewhere in the middle, like, it doesn't look that great, but I don't, whatever. I'm gonna watch the show. I'm still excited for it. And we've only seen it for a couple seconds, so how are we gonna judge it? You know, you gotta sit down and watch the thing. Do they even care? Do they even care? Do the makers of the show even care? What a stupid fucking question. What's up, AGR? No, I have not seen the new Lego Star Wars demo. I haven't sat. This is the first time I've sat at my computer in about a week and a half, so I haven't watched anything, man. In fact, like our living room TV is broken. It's been broken for 3 weeks now, and it's we're waiting maybe another month to buy a new one, just because new career stuff is kind of kicking into gear, and then we won't have to worry about the moolah. So right now we have a broken TV hanging in our living room. And I say all this because that's where I do most of my, like, random YouTube viewing, you know? I might be folding some laundry and, there's a new video game demo. I'll watch that. And without that option, I haven't watched anything. But, yeah. I saw some, I think it was on Instagram, JJ. I saw some things you were posting. It looks really sharp. Looks really sharp. Let's see.
I'm eating Firehouse and suddenly a disturbance. Nice. I sense something, a presence I have not felt since 2 weeks ago. My phone vibrates and a notification appears. Good to see ya, HG. Christopher Lloyd and Mando thoughts?
Yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about that news, Vince. First of all, thank you so much, Vince, for the generous super chat this evening. We had coconut curry chicken tonight with it's coconut rice. I'm saying this, it's delicious, but goddamn, I could eat a foot-long Firehouse sub right now. I'm craving it, man. I don't know if I've ever said this, but I got lucky with my wife's pregnancy craving back in the day when she was pregnant with our daughter. My wife's pregnancy craving was Firehouse subs, and you could not ask for a better pregnancy craving, Mr. Vince, than Firehouse subs. Also, it's like pregnant women are not supposed to. I'm sure all this is bullshit, and like the odds of somebody getting sick from this is nil. But like, it's recommended that they don't eat cold cuts like deli meat, unless it's steamed or pressed or heated up. You know what I mean? Which Firehouse does superbly, might I add. So that was another reason we went there often. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's been a couple weeks. I told you, I told you the news, so you know. On Twitter, I told you. But yeah, man, excited. That's what I've been up to the past couple weeks, getting all that, a giant checklist of shit that I need to get done before everything kicks into gear. But yeah, so I'm really interested what Christopher Lloyd is gonna be doing in Mando. If I haven't looked at anything at all when it comes to if it's been said that he's going to play a major role. Again, I've been out of the loop for a couple weeks. This is literally the first time I've sat on my computer in a week and a half, 2 weeks. And I don't really do much doodling or noodling on my phone when it comes to Star Wars stuff. So I'm out of the loop. But if I had to guess, it'll be a very, very small cameo, similar to like Horatio Sands at the beginning of the very first episode of The Mandalorian. You know, like character that was in one episode. Oh, actually, he appeared in another episode after that later on, right? But yeah, I have a suspicion that it's going to be a very, very small role, which is cool. You know, have a little cameo in there, or maybe he's gonna be as big of a character as Pelly, which would be kind of neat too. But yeah, it's funny. It's funny. Christopher Lloyd is one of those actors who, yeah, exactly. Danny, that's a better example. Danny Trejo cameo, Vince. Yeah, that's a better example. But Christopher Lloyd is one of those actors who I know so little of their or of his catalog. Like, if I looked at his IMDb, there's a good chance I've seen none of it other than Back to the Future. I'm sure I have. I'm going to look this up. Let's see. We were like 3 weeks ago or so. It was my buddy's birthday. We went out drinking, and our wives and girlfriends came along, and we were out late. Me and my wife got a hotel room, and one of the games we started playing at a brewery was we would name an actor, and then we would go around the table and name all the movies that you could think of in a row. And if it stopped on you, you lost. But yeah, it's funny. If we would have said Christopher Lloyd, I think everybody would have been stumped. But goddamn, he has so many acting credits. A lot of video game voices as well. 12 Monkeys TV series? What? They made a 12 Monkeys TV series. Apparently went for 3 seasons. How if I did not know this? Not that I care to watch it. But, oh, interesting. He was a Klingon in Star Trek 3? Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Huh. Man. Yeah, I have not seen him in anything, man. It's crazy. Anyway. Yeah, I suspect it'll be a very small cameo, but watch him be a huge character. Either way, it'll be cool. Definitely piques my interest. What's his first ever acting role? Here we go. Oh yeah, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I have not seen that since probably high school. I mean, that's probably been yeah. How old was he in Back to the Future? Let's see. So 1985, Christopher Lloyd. Christopher Lloyd is 83. Okay, he's 83. So, how old would he have been? Oh, I guess I can do it this way. 38. So he would have been 47. He was only 47 in Back to the Future. God damn it. I mean, like, did he not seem like he was in his 60s or 70s? Did he not seem like he was in his 70s? No, he was 47. He was 12 years older than me. That's ridiculous. Dr. Emmett Brown was 47. That's crazy. I guess it's the hair. The face doesn't look that old. Kind of looks like, looking at these pictures of him from the first Back to the Future, he kind of looks like, what's that actor's name? One of the most underrated actors of our day. He's younger. Oh, shit, what's his name? American Horror Story. What is that guy's name? Evan Peters. He kind of looks like Evan Peters. Anyway, here we go. I was just going down a Christopher Lloyd rabbit hole here. Anyway, cheers. Stupid Beagle Reviews, Oscar Rodriguez, and Thanura. Thank you guys so much for the super chats and channel support as well this evening. Stupid Beagle Review says, I'm still skeptical about the idea of Obi-Wan and Vader fighting once again. It feels unnecessary, but I hope they make it work somehow. I'm with you. And I'm holding out, I guess, judgment, or I'm holding out for hope until we see it, you know? I just, I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be weird. It's going to be weird. You know, in A New Hope, it seemed like they hadn't seen each other in ages. And while that still could be the case after this confrontation, right? It's still a decade or so of them not seeing one another. But it's still... Yeah, I don't know. It to me, it just kind of feels a little unnecessary. It feels like, oh my god, a rematch. Whoa, dude, a rematch. Like, oh, cool, man. I would rather it be Obi-Wan versus the Inquisitors, the Inquisitorius. In my opinion, that would be more interesting. But, hey, I mean, they could do it very subtly. They could do it tastefully to where it's not just like boom, boom, bang, bang, Mustafar, lava, and flippies and craziness and, you know, oh my god, it's a rematch. Because, yeah, whatever. We've seen it. But yeah, I'm with you. Stupid Beagle Reviews. But I'm holding out. I'm holding back some judgment until I see the execution of it. Right. I said that about the Emperor in Rise of Skywalker. I was holding out judgment. I didn't like the concept of him coming back, but I was holding out judgment to see how it was executed. For like a year and a half, I was like, oh, I bet it'll be subtle. I bet they'll bring him back. It'll be a subtle thing. You know, this is literally a quote from a video years ago when we found out that he was going to be in the movie. I said, I can't imagine he'll be shooting lightning out of his fingertips. And what does he do? He shoots it into the fucking universe. Whatever I say, man, just expect the opposite to happen. Anyway, cheers, Stupid Beagle Reviews. I appreciate that, man. And yeah, hold out. I'll hold out a little bit of hope, right, or judgment until I see how it's executed. But crossing my fingers, man. Crossing my fingers. Oscar Rodriguez and Thanura, thank you guys once again for the channel support. Oscar says, looks like Rogue One Solo and is coming. Oh, to the Lego game. Oh, really? I haven't. Okay, let me look this up. I haven't looked at anything. Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. Mando DLC. Oh, nice. Okay, so they've already announced all of this. They announced it like almost a month ago, it looks like. Come on, man. Don't pop up and ask me to like accept all these cookies and shit. What? When did that become a thing? Why? When did that become a thing? Just give me your website. Logo finally arriving. Blah blah blah. Okay, so April launch. As we know, upon the two character Mandalorian season 1 and Solo packs each include heroes. Blah, blah. 2 more DLC packs will be ready to roll on launch day. Oh, so their DLC that's coming out on launch day. Is it? I'm assuming it's not free DLC. Interesting. Or maybe it is. That'd be nice. Although only if you have early access by pre-ordering the game digitally. I see. So there's 2 more DLCs pack ready to roll out on launch day, but you have to have it pre-ordered digitally. If you don't have the early access, the Classic Characters pack launches on April 19th, and the Trooper pack arrives on 4th of May. I don't know if they cost money. I'm sure somebody knows in the chat. Beyond launch, more DLC packs are on the way. On April 19th, the Rogue One, a Star Wars story pack, will become available. And the 4th May sees the release of Mandalorian Season 2 and Star Wars The Bad Batch character packs. Interesting. There's a lot of... That's a lot of stuff coming to... okay, so... Yeah, it sounds like there's a ton of... character DLCs and stuff like that. I don't know if it'll add... Huh. Is it paid DLC or is it free? Maybe that's not even known. I don't know. Anyway, interesting. I appreciate that info, Oscar. I'm excited to play it, but again, I don't know if I'll play it like the day it comes out, or a couple months after it comes out. To tell you the truth, just kind of craziness is happening in the next few weeks, beginning in the next few weeks, and then like the next 3 months are just going to be balls to the wall. I probably won't see you guys much. Maybe like twice a month. Maybe not even that. We'll see. But yeah. Thanura and Caleb, thank you guys so much. Thanura says, rewatched the Clone Wars Season 6, found where Luke and Leia were likely conceived, a.k.a. the Rush Clovis arc. It lines up timeline-wise, and their need for makeup fun after. Is this a theory that has been... Am I really gonna Google Clovis arc, Leia, Luke conception? Clovis arc. How can I phrase it better than that? Do I need to go in incognito mode? Luke, Leia. Let's see. Interesting. This article from Thanura. There's an article or a Tumblr post. Oh, and a Reddit post from one day ago. Interesting. Forced into StarWars.tumblr.com. So were Luke and Leia conceived after the Clovis arc? Interesting. Another day on my Clone Wars rewatch. Another speculation / question. Just watched the Clovis arc where Anakin and Padme had a rough patch. In their secret marriage and comforted each other. Do you think after this ordeal, Luke and Leia are conceived? Doing the math, it adds up. Hey, maybe. That's funny, man. Yeah, maybe. I'll never know. If that can be your head canon there. How about that, Thanura? That can be your head canon. But Thanura also says bought a Michael J. Fox / Christopher Lloyd autograph. Hope Michael is well enough to sign. Oh, you really? You bought one? How? If you're still here? Oh, nice. What? How much did that cost? I'm curious. If you don't mind me asking, I'm about to do a little eBay search. Michael J. Fox autograph. Oh, interesting. Okay. Michael J. Fox autographed on a replica hoverboard, which would be kind of badass to hang in my office. It's a lot of money though. I've never bought an autograph. I take that back. I did buy an autograph from the David Prowse website. He did custom autographs years ago. This was like, oh shit, this is probably 10 years ago. On his website, you could pay like $60, and he would personalize an autograph for you. David Prowse, the body of Darth Vader. And Peter Mayhew did this too. I regret not getting one from his website, but yeah, for $60, I got like a big ass picture of Darth Vader, and it says my name in the top, and it says, "You don't know the power of the dark side." And he wrote all of that, and then he signed David Prowse is Darth Vader, and yeah. So like that's the only autograph I've paid for. All the other autographs that I have, I just yeah, like a book signing, Buzz Aldrin. I sent letter to Gene Kranz. I have a shitload of Jacksonville Jaguars autographs because kind of had an in with them for a little bit. So I have a NFL football signed by the entire Jaguars roster from 2008, I think 2008, 2009, something like that. I don't really have many other autographs. That's really about it from what I can remember. I have a few astronaut autographs. But yeah, anyway. Thank you, Stuart. I have an autograph from. I have two autographs from Weird Al. One is inside of my helmet, and he also signed a press badge that I had, like I guess you would call it a press badge, a 501st press badge. He signed that for me. But I was on stage with him with a bunch of other stormtroopers, because when he does the Phantom Menace, the episode 1 American Pie spoof song, he gets like members of the 501st to come out and be on stage with him. So you'll have a bunch of stormtroopers up there, and I was one of them. And he signed the inside of my helmet and signed a little badge that we had backstage. It was kind of cool, man. But yeah, anyway. Oh, where did I see that? 400? Where did it go? About 400, but worth it considering both might not stick around for much longer. Usually Parkinson's wins. Oh yeah, for sure. That's cool though. Nice. Anyway, I appreciate that, Thanura. Yeah, I don't have a ton of autographs, but I like astronaut autographs. I have a few. I like NASA autographs. I actually have a bunch of 8x. Oh, one sec.
Sarcastic side to rest for a second, lol, and say hope everything goes well for you, man. Super cool to be doing what you wanted to do, and hope it's all good. Stay safe out there, man. See you in the next one.
Vince, thank you so much for that ridiculously generous super chat and channel support. That's ridiculous. Cheers, man. I hope your face is covered in Captain Sorensen's daddle pepper sauce and you're having a great night. But yeah, I cannot wait. It's the past year and a half feel like they feel like they've been. It's weird. It feels like it's flown by, and it also feels like it's taken forever. I never knew there was so much training and school involved for this job, for this career. And it's good that there is, because as some people I've heard say, you can never train enough, or you can never train too much for a job that kind of tries to kill you. So yeah, all this training is good, but the year and a half, it's all about to pay off, and it's mind-blowing. I actually had a buddy of mine from the academy come over last night for a couple hours, and we were just shooting the shit in the garage and hanging out, and hadn't seen him in about 4 months, and yeah, I'm just so excited, man. So excited. But cheers. I'm hoping to not, I think the next few months are going to be really, I doubt you guys are going to see much from me on the channel. The next 3 months, maybe 1 stream a month, maybe 2 streams a month. I can't imagine I'll do very many videos. Definitely won't be able to do Kenobi videos like I did Mandalorian or Boba Fett videos, that's for sure. But we'll see. But yeah, I appreciate that, Vince. Should have done this a long time ago, but hey, I'm starting a new career at the age of, I'll be almost 36 by the time this kicks into gear. Starting something that goes to show all you kids out there, you don't got to pick what you want to do for the rest of your life right now if you're just graduating high school or college or whatever. I'm about to be 36 and I'm starting a new career. Brand new career. I should have done this a long time ago, but hey, you live and learn. Starting a brand new career at the age of 36, and it's probably a good thing because, more mature, older, experience under my belt, more level-headed, more focused, But anyway. Cheers, Vince. I appreciate that, man. Enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the firehouse. I bought a daddle pepper plant over the last week during my daughter's spring break, and it's in the backyard, and hopefully I have a great harvest like I did a couple of years ago. But anyway, or was that last year? No, that was the year before. That was 2021, right? No, 2020. Yeah. Anyway, I appreciate that, man. And Caleb Diaz, thank you so much for the channel support. And also, I appreciate the patience there. Caleb says, are you coming to Celebration? Any expectations? Cheers. No, I can't really plan anything over the next few years. Just new career-wise. And also, I don't even know where it is, to tell you the truth. Is it in Anaheim? Let's see. Star Wars Celebration 2022. Anaheim. Yeah, okay. Anaheim. No. I'm not one to really care or really want to go to a Star Wars Celebration. It's hard to explain. I've only been to one, and I only went one day. I went to the 2017 Orlando Star Wars Celebration. And I went for one day. Me and a buddy drove down. He had a one-day ticket. I had a one-day ticket. We just went down for the day. It was cool, but for me, everybody's different, but for me, I can't imagine going there for more than one day. I felt like I saw everything. I mean, maybe there's some panels that obviously there's panels that I didn't get around to seeing on the other days, but like for me, I saw, the Rancho Obi-Wan exhibit. I got a coffee mug and a t-shirt from the store. I saw all the vendors and walked around and saw the cosplay, and I was like, it was cool to see for a day. I can't imagine doing this for 4. But so yeah, it's not something that I ever really see. Now if it was, I wouldn't fly to California to go. If it was in Orlando, I would definitely go, probably get another one-day ticket like I did last time. But I'm not gonna hop on a plane. This is just the way I am, man. But I'm not gonna hop on a plane to California to go to Star Wars Celebration for 4 days. If I'm gonna hop on a plane and go to California, I'm gonna go to I don't know. I'm gonna drive up the coast. I'm gonna go sightseeing. I'm gonna go hike the redwoods. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm going to if I'm flying across the continent to California, I'm not gonna go to Anaheim. There's too much cool shit to see. I don't want to be stuck in a convention center. But that's just me. I'm cynical with that kind of stuff, so it's just not my bag for the most part. I had fun. Again, I had fun at the Orlando 2017 single day that I went to. I actually saw a Danny Chin it's like a Rogue One what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word? Like not a panel. It was like an art panel. Where they had a bunch of people who worked on the designs for Rogue One. They were there, and it was really cool to see. It was like an hour presentation. But yeah, anyway. We were headed to the Redwoods while we were there. Nice. Yeah, do some sightseeing for sure. It was really cool. It was really cool to go down with my buddy. I haven't seen him in a couple of years, but he's the guy that got me into the 501st. He's the guy who, for a couple weeks, he helped me build my Stormtrooper armor. He's the guy who really taught me everything there is to know about, like, building armor and all that kind of stuff, and Stormtrooper armor and all that. So, like, going down to Celebration with him, and he's a good dude. He's we see eye to eye on things. He's easy to talk to, but it was cool to go down with him because he has, like, this vast knowledge of, like, costuming and props and stuff like that. So yeah, it was neat to go down with him. But anyway, I appreciate that, Caleb. I hope you guys have a blast, man. You will. Yeah. Do you play Star Wars Battlefront 2? Yeah. Yeah, occasionally. I don't really play many games these days, man. But yeah, occasionally I'll fire up Battlefront 2. Do a live stream of it. Michael J. Fox, Back to the Future autograph, signed 8x10, $230. I'm always so wary of, like, buying autographs. That's probably why I've never done it. Also, I like the personalization of having, you know, right in front of me, there's a Gene Kranz autograph, and it says, "To my name, tough and competent, Gene Kranz, flight." It's, you know, it's to me. That's probably another reason I haven't bought one. But I'm also nervous. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Is it real? I'm always gonna have that thing in the back of my head. Like, is this thing real? Let's see. I'm curious. Give me somebody's name to search for autograph wise. Let's see who. Sid Bream autograph. I know this means nothing to anybody listening to my voice, but Sid Bream, Atlanta Braves Pirates, the slide autograph. Okay, maybe I'll buy this. It's $10. Okay. Seriously? Best offer, buy now? Is this real? Is this a real autograph for $10? Sid Bream? Oh, it's a bid. Oh, it's a reprint. You stupid shits. Why even like reprint? Why would you? You're going to sucker people into buying that. They're going to get it, and they're going to be like, oh, I thought this was a real autograph, but no, it was a printed autograph. Gonna really ruin somebody's day. Anyway. Oscar Rodriguez, thank you so much once again for the super chat and channel support. Ask for official certificate. Yeah, for sure, Thanura. Yeah, absolutely. Oscar says, do you think Anakin had crushes beside Padme? No. It was pure. I have no idea. Maybe Yaddle? Cross species? What do you guys think? Was there some Legends infidelity in between Anakin and Padme? In some of the Legends novels? I have no idea. I'm gonna say no. It was too pure. How about that? Anyway, I appreciate that, Oscar. What do you guys think? I think it was too pure. My favorite Star Wars game, Tyler, is or was, I guess still. Yeah, I'm going to say was because I don't play it these days, even though there are simulated servers created by fans. But Star Wars Galaxies is my all-time favorite Star Wars game. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard me talk about it before, but yeah, Star Wars Galaxies was an MMO that came out in 2003, and it was just, man, it's very hard to explain. It was just a giant sandbox, and yeah, man, it was a one of a kind. It was a one of a kind. Like, you could have a house on Tatooine. It was amazing. Look it up sometime. Maybe, yeah, search like HelloGreedo Star Wars Galaxies, and I'm sure I've made multiple videos about my favorite Star Wars game of all time. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, custom posters. I haven't done that in a long time, Caretaker. When was that? That was like maybe 2016, 2017. Doesn't feel that long ago, but that's a while now, 2016, 2017. That's crazy. Yeah, I still have a bunch of the posters. I ordered so many, and I eventually took it off of my website, just because. Oh yeah, I forgot. So it's funny. There was a post office, Caretaker. There was a post office, and I never carry cash with me. And this post office, they would ship posters, my posters. I had no return address. The guy was cool about it. Some old guy explained, I was like, yeah, these are like, I have a YouTube channel and I don't want my return address on it. And he was like, yeah, whatever. Okay. And I brought my checkbook because this place didn't take a credit card or a debit card. It only took cash or a check. And I had like 500 checks, and I don't write checks, so I figured this was a good opportunity to get rid of some checks. So I would take my checkbook in, and I would have like 15 posters to ship, and it would be like, I don't know, like $30 to ship them all. So I would write a check for $30, give it to the guy, and I probably did that. I probably spent like $300 in shipping. But the funny thing is, every single poster got to the person that it was supposed to, but I never once got charged for shipping. I would write these checks, hand them to the man, and I don't know what the fuck the man did with these checks, but they never came out of my bank. It was like, to this day, I'm so puzzled how I never got charged for any like $3.50 shipping on a poster. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah. Anyway. I've still I keep Caleb says he's finishing up Mass Effect 3 right now. I'm still playing the first one. I've only ever played the first one, and I've never beaten it. I have the enhanced edition. Is that what it's called? I can't remember what it's called, but I have the recent like giant upgraded enhanced edition that came out. So I'm playing through the first game right now. I've been playing through it forever. Just yeah, I don't have time to play it these days, but so I'm playing that. I'm playing the Ascent with my buddy. I use the term playing loosely because again, I've played a video game for an hour in the past 2 weeks with my buddy. The Ascent, if you guys haven't played the Ascent, it's on Game Pass, and Game Pass is amazing, by the way. You guys know that, but the Ascent is on Game Pass, which also works on the PC, so that's what I use it for primarily. But it's a top-down like cyberpunk. It's like it's kind of like Diablo, but with guns and neon lights, and it's fun as shit. But yeah. Anyway, Tyler Snow, fun question. Tyler Snow asks, where is the favorite place you have been in the world, not including space? I've never been. Well, I guess I'm in space right now, right? That's really tough. I'll say this. One of my all-time favorite trips. You want me to list off places I've been? I will, but let me. One of my all-time favorite trips was to the Adirondacks in upstate New York. My wife's grandma, who passed away in December, which was really heartbreaking, still is, had a cabin up there with her friend along one of the lakes up in the Adirondacks. And we went up there a couple times, and it was just absolutely beautiful. In the morning, we would go out with a cup of coffee and sit on this lake, and I would jump into this freezing-ass cold water to take a bath. And it was gorgeous. It was gorgeous. And it was just the most kind of free, place. I just loved it. I loved it. So that's the Adirondacks up there. Now, is it my favorite? I don't know. But when I think of like we've been on a ton of amazing trips, but when I think of like very laid back and adventurous and just kind of being there with people and enjoying just existing, the Adirondack Mountains are gorgeous. But yeah, so I've been to a lot of South America or Central America countries. I've been to Guatemala, I've been to Colombia, I've been to Costa Rica, I've been to Panama, I've been to Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. That was all while I was in the military. We took a trip to London for one of our anniversary trips years ago, which was fun. We took a 10-day RV trip to Utah. We drove to 6 national parks all around Utah for 10 days and did a bunch of camping, which might be it's probably one of my all-time favorite trips. I mean, it's hard to pick an all-time favorite, but damn, that might be my tip top. I wasn't a big fan of LA. I've been to LA once. I say that, but I saw so little of LA. I can't really judge it. I was out there for EA Play, and I really only experienced like Hollywood Boulevard, and that's really about it. And I wasn't impressed. It was just kind of, kind of like gross. So I don't really have a desire to go back. anytime soon to LA, but yeah, Adirondacks is, oh, there you go, George did it. Adirondacks, yep. Yeah, the Adirondack Mountains, man, it's just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. You know, and I've been to the Smoky Mountains every year of my life for basically for 35 years. Smoky Mountains, gorgeous too. Yeah, but yeah, I've been to Niagara Falls, but only on the Canadian side. I've never been on the American side, but which I guess is kind of weird, right? But yeah. Anyway. George Heilman, thank you so much for the channel support as well. George says, I got a jar of hot sauce called COVID-19 at a chili festival last weekend. Taking joy in telling people that, omitting that it's a sauce. There you go. I bet, dude, George, COVID-19 hot sauce. I bet there are thousands of, like, small batch hot sauce makers that named their hot sauce COVID-19, right? There's gotta be. Let's see. COVID-19 hot sauce. Here's one. Uncle Mungo's COVID-19. Is that what you got? Maybe that is. I don't know. And not as many as I assumed there would be. A bunch. But that's funny, Joe. That's something that I do. Maybe you do this too. But like we went to a farmer's market. Okay, yeah, Uncle Mungo's. I just saw it. Nice. There you go. But I do something very similar. Like we went to a farmer's market last week. After we went to a state park, and at this farmer's market they had hot sauce that they made. They made it there out of some of the daddle peppers that they grew. So I had to buy a bottle. So whenever I see like a locally made hot sauce or something like that at a farmer's market or like even a roadside stand, I always buy it. Yeah, sometimes they're amazing. Sometimes they're just like, I can make this, you know? Yeah, I've actually thought about, and I've never looked into like the legality or the requirements to do this. But you know, you might have heard me talk about how I've made hot sauce in the past with growing some daddle peppers in the backyard, which is a native pepper to St. Augustine, Florida. So you know, it's in a lot of sauces, and they use it in a lot of like certain restaurants around here too, just because it is like a staple of St. Augustine, Florida. But I grow them in the backyard, and I make some hot sauce with them, and it turns out really good. And I've always thought about selling it online, you know, just to viewers or whatnot. You know, not making any money off of it, just for something fun, like for a season, you know. But I don't know. I can't imagine I can sell something that's consumable online without going through some regulations. I would assume so. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. I love me some hot sauce. I'm a sauce boy. I like trying a bunch of different hot sauces and barbecue sauces and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, I appreciate that, George. All right, guys. We went a little over an hour tonight. But yeah, so again, I don't know what my plan is for the next few months. Some of you guys know, giant career things going on. Good stuff that I've been working towards for the past year and a half. So the next like 3 months are going to be super hectic. The next month, yeah, and I can't really make any promises with videos or streams, but I'm sure I'll see you from time to time. So yeah, there will be a massive lull in stuff over the next 3 months or so, and maybe further than that, longer than that. But it's all good. It's for good, and eventually it'll get back into the swing of things. But yeah, anyway, guys, I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out tonight. This was a good time. Maybe next time I stream, I'll do a little Battlefront 2. But all right, so thanks to everybody who supported the channel through super chats. I appreciate the hell out of it. To everybody who hung out in the chat and shot the shit, thanks for hanging out, man. All right, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are on planet Earth, and I'll catch you all on the flip side. See ya.